Guys, it's Corey with Optimum Field Service Solutions, and today with our good friend Jeremiah Johnson and your team here at Central Valley Irrigation. Maybe you tell us a little bit about you guys and what, how many locations, kind of tell us a little bit about CVI.
Sure. We're really blessed that way. Yeah, the original owner, Terry Gertis, started the business in 1980, sold it to Monty and Tammy in 2007, and Monty and Tammy passed it along to us in 2020. And we've been kind of running it since. We have stores in Holdridge as kind of our main store, and then we have a store in Lexington and Kearney as well. So.
Awesome. What does it mean when a pivot goes down? Like how fast do we have to get it back up and running in order to save a crop and keep it alive?
Sure. A lot of that kind of varies by time of the year. We've got a number of service calls today, but because of the time of the year, it's not mission critical to be there at this moment. But
right.
We'll get to those calls today. But during the season, we're there. Generally speaking, we're the same day.
Sure.
Generally speaking, we try to offer pretty good service where we want to get people back up and going.
In terms of irrigation or water, the efficiency of a pivot is super high, right? This is what keeps it going. But then the kind of pressure comes on you guys in the middle of the season, right? So on an average day during the thickest service season, what are you talking? Like what kind of phone calls are you guys getting?
Oh, phone calls, I don't even know. I would hate to even guess, but we'll do well over 100 service calls in a day. No, we've been very blessed with a good crew and getting all that done. So we're service-based business, and service is kind of where it's at for us.
If somebody out there was on the fence or maybe thinking about a solution, maybe there's still a lot of guys that are still on pen and paper. That's how they're running their business. They've been doing that maybe since they started, and they just haven't made that change. Is there anything you might say to somebody that's looking at a solution? Or
well, if you asked our service guys, I think if we said we were going to go back or something like that, and you asked the service guys, I think they'd either be looking for a different job or looking for a change in career, because simply put, they couldn't imagine going back. It's really made that more seamless from a dispatch standpoint, the way easier, taking a load off of our service department, and it ends up making us more prompt in getting to those service calls. There's a learning curve that goes along with that, but the amount of calls that we have that are held over from one day to the next has been minimized, I would say, in large part to signing up with you guys. It's just really changed the way that we do that. In addition to that, it's taken some time to kind of learn into that. Last year was year one, and then this year, even now, we see more changes to where we just become more and more efficient, especially during those crazy busy times. It really shows up during that time to where it can be a great management tool. Great management tool for our service manager and guys in the field specifically.
I think the key to some of the process for us too is that and maybe you can speak to this a little bit, is our knowledge base on what you guys actually do. The programs that are out there, that not that there aren't plenty, but sometimes it's nice to have somebody that actually understands what you guys are doing, what you guys do every day, and how it works.
Sure.
Can you speak to that a little bit? What that was like for you guys?
Right, that's for sure. There's all kinds of people that come through trying to sell you this or that and have no idea what irrigation is or pivots, and it's like, well, we need to do this. Oh, we can't do that. And it's you guys having the background knowledge of irrigation, pivots, and that is by far one of the highest values of going with you guys is having that background.
Mm-hmm.
Without that, I think we'd just be lost in the weeds. We would be no different. They just see you as a number, or of somebody that uses this. It's just ones and zeros at that point in time. So no, that's very, very important.
And one thing I love about working with you is that you guys had a program. So you were working in something, you had something figured out. I think the key for me to understand and want somebody else to hear is change is hard, right? This is a big deal. It's a shift, right? And you guys had something and then you shifted and now you're into it. And how did that affect you and your team? And
we kind of traded an apple for an orange a little bit, And what we were coming from was a database, which was great here in the office, and we had nothing. I mean, we had nothing in the field, nothing at all. And that's where the big shift came. Is, you know, the service guys are the ones that really won on this deal. But the change for the guys in the field is they went from nothing to the sky's the limit. Inside the office here is just really growing pains and just adapting to something that's different. Yep. And making those changes. And we continue to deal with that or see that or whatever. But sure. It's certainly it's all there, you know.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Well, and I think the point too, and I think we made this out of the gate, was we do think a lot about the technician, because for you now they're collecting data that they would have never been able to put specifically in a place like that.
Right.
And those kind of things are really a shift. And I think that's one thing that, in speaking to Valley back in the day when I kicked off this company was, how do we help the dealerships across the country if we can help them, and how do we help those technicians to get better at what they're doing, or maybe give them more data in their hand and give them some of that. And we know that technology is coming into play, right? I mean, it's right. Like clearly happening every single day. So it's good to know what that feels like for you and your guys.
And they're figuring that out too on their own. It's like, if they're a technician, now they kind of say to themselves, I may want to see this again.
Yeah.
So if they want to see it again, they're taking a picture of it, documenting it, and putting that in there, because they're referencing back to their own stuff.
Sure.
If they know they've been there before, they're like, well, I would have made notes on this, and they're there. That's probably big value, whether it be a well site location or we had one the other day. It's something crazy. It had like 10 wells. Well, now we have documented where they're at, and we can find those. We didn't have that before, so that's important for the next guy, and really kind of paying it forward for that, making it easier for the next time. And makes us more efficient, provides better service to the customer, and ultimately that's what we're after.
Yeah. I mean, we hear that all the time too, where just that point you made is that once the technician starts to see the tool go to work, and once they start to feel the difference of like, wow, I can just look that up. I can see right where I was. I can look at the picture or whatever that is. That's a pretty big deal. So Jeremiah, one of the questions we like to ask our customers is, so what do you love about CVI? What do you love about what you do?
Well, that's kind of a deep question. And when we were buying the business, I really had to ask myself that a lot, and kind of digging into that, and really through a lot of thought and prayer, I've got a really, I think, pretty solid answer on that. And it's a two-part answer, and that's it's the employees and the customers. That's simply it. I love our group of guys that we have here, and serving our customers, and that all kind of goes hand in hand. We couldn't do it without either of them.
Sure.
Heather and I couldn't do it on our own. We got to have the guys, and ultimately serving the customers. And it's just great to be a part of that and be part of agriculture and growing crops and feeding the world.
Yeah, feeding the world. I mean, think about how big of a deal that is. And our time with your team, both through implementation and on-site with training, it's clear, Jeremiah, that's where your heart is. I mean, I'm sure your customers are very happy with you. I'm certain of that, but you have an amazing team. You really do. It's just a lot of fun to be around you and your wife. And by the way, you and your wife work together.
Yep.
And so do me and Jen and Faith. And I think your kids work here.
Yep.
Right? So it's like, we understand that feeling too, right? What is that like?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other thing we like to ask is, so what do you do outside of working all the time?
We talked about that a little bit, but I just go to my other job at home, and we do farm a little bit.
Sure.
I don't like to ever think that I'm competing with farmers, but it's family farm, a whopping 200 acres. And spent a lot of time with that. Been doing the cow thing with my mom's cows, but she'll be getting rid of those this year, so that'll change things a little bit. But we do the farm thing kind of at home. Spend a lot of time on the family farm and things around there. We do antique tractors, and we do the antique little motors that we might be grinding corn for a different event, or making ice cream with our putt engine and an ice cream maker.
Yeah.
Other than that, just involved through the community and try to help out around where we can. So pretty busy most of the time.
Your favorite vacation site?
Don't have a favorite. We don't.
You guys go to Colorado, right?
We go to Colorado, South Dakota. I wouldn't say I have a favorite, but we've enjoyed getting away for a long weekend when we can.
Yeah.
Once or twice a year. But not a big world traveler.
Yeah.
I don't like jet lag. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. Well, awesome. And again, thanks for your hospitality today. We look forward to a steak sandwich and getting to hang out with your team, which is always fun. And just appreciate you very much, Jeremiah. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot.
You bet. Thank you. So, for me, it's like, my hand's on top of the steering wheel, and it's just typically like the single finger. So what's your way? I know you do it.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of
it's just the hand up.